What's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Listen, man, you need to embrace your power on this earth. You need to embrace your power on this physical plane. You have to stop letting other people take your power away from you. You need to stop giving other people your power. You have to understand you're in the image and likeness of the creator. So you are a powerful creator yourself in your own life. Your thoughts create your reality. You're literally creating the reality that you're living right now. The circumstances that happen in your life, right? It's because of the thoughts that you think. If you're constantly attracting negative things into your life, whether it's poverty, bad people, bad relationships, you have to understand that that is because of you. Whether you attracted it subconsciously or consciously, you attracted that into your life because of the thoughts that you think, because of the habits that you have, right? The thoughts that you think on a habitual basis are going to affect your habits. Because if you have low vibrational thought patterns, if you have negative thoughts, you're also going to have negative habits, right? You can't have good habits with negative thoughts and expect to attract good things, and vice versa, right? You got to have good habits and good thoughts at the same time in order to attract better things into your life. I have to have a positive mindset in terms of my health and wellness, but I also got to have the habits of someone who's healthy and wealthy so I can, attract better health into my life, more, financial abundance into my life. You know what I mean? So you have to understand that you are powerful. Yes, you watching this video, you are powerful. Each and every one of you watching this video, you have power within you. You have greatness within you. You are great. And you have to start claiming and affirming that greatness. Claim your greatness. Claim your power. Stop giving it to other people. Stop letting other people's words and opinions take away your power. Stop giving your energy to shit that's not in alignment with your vision. Stop giving energy to shit that it's not helping you to progress as a man or as a woman in your career, with your relationships with different people. Stop giving your energy to these things. Stop giving your power away. Take your power back. You know what I mean? You have to tap into who you truly are. Make sure that every single day you're figuring out different ways to elevate your wealth, right? To elevate your income, to elevate your net worth, to elevate your mind, educating yourself, right? Figuring out different ways to elevate your body, to elevate your spirit, right? Make sure that you're figuring out different ways every single day to put in order to become a better version of you, right? The reason why a lot of you are stagnant, and I've been there, stagnant, no progress, no nothing, is because the thoughts that you think and the actions that you're not taking, most of you ain't taking action, or you're taking action in the wrong direction because you're thinking the wrong types of thoughts. So you feel like you need to be going this way, but because of your negative thought patterns, because you're accepting the other negative thought patterns of other people, you're going down the path that they want you to go down rather than the path that God put in your heart. Remember, God is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. So you have the ability to create heaven on earth for yourself and for your loved ones by just tapping in to who you truly are, going within. Everybody always goes to shit that's external. They go to people, they go to all this other shit rather than like taking the time to take inventory and figuring out, okay, cool. Why am I attracting these negative circumstances into my life? Yes, there are certain things that happen for me in my life that shape my character, that are going to develop me into the individual that I intend to become. But why has it been that 10, 15, 20 years go by and I'm still experiencing the same bullshit with my finances and all this other stuff? Why? Check your thought patterns. How do I think? Am I thinking like someone who's wealthy? Am I mentally consuming things that are going to build my wealth? Or am I mentally consuming things that's going to take me away from my vision? Am I mentally consuming things, whether it's social media, negative news, or even the words of other people, that is going to take me away from building wealth, financial abundance? Because remember, think about it. You grew up in a household where a lot of people in your family, majority of them, are not financially abundant. They don't have financially abundant thought patterns. They don't think in terms of how wealthy people think, right? Somebody who's poor and somebody who's wealthy think completely different. That's why they have two different circumstances when it comes to wealth. You have certain people who have a poverty consciousness. They have poverty thought patterns that they've been thinking about for the past 30, 40 years. And then they have the mindset that, oh, it wasn't meant for me to become wealthy. No, you just never shift your consciousness. So it's up to you as the individual being aware of that to change your consciousness, to hang around certain people that are wealthy, that have a wealthy mindset, not around people and adopting the thought patterns of people who are not where you want to be financially. And it's not just finances, even in physical health, physical well-being, right? I don't hang around people who are not in shape. I don't hang around people who eat unhealthy. I don't, because that's not who I am. That's not in alignment with my vision. So I can't be around that energy of being around unhealthy people, because I'm going to start to adopt their thought patterns. I'm going to go back to my old habits that I had in the past of eating the fast food every day. Just now I just had I had some Chinese food. I had my cheat meal. Today's Sunday, but I eat that once a week. I'm disciplined enough to know that, okay, cool, throughout the week, I'm not eating this. My boys do the same thing. My boys have cheat meals. My boys are not eating bullshit every day. You got to hang around those type of people that are exactly who you want to become. You know what I mean? The type of people that you want to become. You got to surround yourself with people who are like-minded, people who are successful, people who are doing better than you so you can elevate and level up too. You know what I mean? But in order for you to do that, you got to take your own power back. Take your power back. Stop giving your power away to people who are not where you want to be. Stop giving your power away to people who are haters, who don't want you to succeed. Stop doing that shit. I did it for so long, and it prevented me from, loving myself or, really tapping into who I truly was. I'm a completely different person now, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially than I was a few months ago, let alone a year ago, let alone 6 years ago. Why? My consciousness shifted. I had to change it. I had to read and educate myself and become aware of the thoughts that I was thinking. Because a lot of you don't understand, like I said before, a lot of you attract a lot of things into your life, good or bad, based on the conditioning that you have, based on your subconscious thoughts. And most of you have a poverty consciousness, but it's because of the thoughts that you think subconsciously. Because you grew up in a household where you heard people say, money doesn't grow on trees. We can't afford this. You constantly were hearing these things, and you have to understand that if you're constantly hearing negative things about money growing up, you're going to have a negative point of view on money. And then what's going to happen as you get older, you're going to attract more negative things in your life financially. But until you shift that consciousness and start developing that mindset of someone who's wealthy, I am abundant, I can afford anything that I want. I can afford this, or how can I afford it? Not I can't, I can, I will, I must, I am. That's an entirely different thought pattern, but you didn't hear that growing up. So it's up to you. It is your responsibility. You have to hold yourself accountable. Okay, cool. I'm going to change the way that I think and view money, health and wellness, the world, because if I view it from this person's point of view, I'm going to adopt their thought patterns. I'm going to adopt their lifestyle, and that's not what I want. So you have to tap in. Listen, that power is within you. If subconsciously you've been thinking these thoughts and it's giving you the desire, your undesirable outcome, your undesirable reality, then you have to think to yourself, okay, cool. How would I think if I already attained my goal? How would I think if I already was living my desired reality? If I had my desired outcome, how would I think? Would I think like this person? No. Would I hang around this person? No. Would I be consuming this mentally or internally? No. So ask yourself those questions and tap into your own power. Remember, the power is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within you. It literally says it in the Bible. You can take the Bible for it being literal, or you could take it as there was a book I'm reading right now. I'm almost finished with it too. It's by Neville Goddard. I forgot what it's called. But it teaches you about manifestation, power of your mind, how God is within you, Christ is within you, and how the Bible is like a psychological drama where it has a lot of gems. The Bible is a way for you to learn and to understand the world and to understand who you are, to tap into who you truly are. It's not meant to be taken literally, right? But there are a lot of gems in that spiritual book. You know what I mean? And moral of the story is you got to understand that the book is basically telling you God is within you. So stop looking externally for solutions. Go within. Right? The power is within you. You have the ability to create a better reality for yourself. I don't care if you go to church every Sunday. I don't care about any of that stuff. That's you. That's how you live your life. But at the same time, you have to understand that's not going to help you to create the desired reality that you want. Doing that every day, but never taking action, never changing your thought patterns. You can read the Bible as much as you want, right? You can pray as much as you want. You can do all of these things that your parents told you to do, but at the same time, is your life getting better? Because if it's not, that's because you have to change your thought patterns first. You know what I mean? So make sure you're going out there, changing your thought patterns. Make sure you're out there locking in. Make sure you're out there becoming a better version of yourself every single day and doing what you need to do. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the power is within you. Take your power back. Tap into who you truly are. Become your best. Become limitless. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. Love yourself. Go out there and make it happen every single day. Go out there and become your best. And just, tap into, your power, your ultimate power. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all. Come on.